Well, thanks for joining me. Revelation chapter 12. Um, Now, we know the book of Revelation is what we call apocalyptic literature. It's that genre of literature. There's a lot of symbolism in it, and we're going to meet lots of these symbols here in this chapter, and very important symbols, I would say. A great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. Now, when we look at this, we want to know, who does this woman represent? And if we go on, we'll probably get a clue. It says she was pregnant and was crying out in birth pains and the agony of giving birth. This woman is she's pregnant. She's gonna give birth to a child. Now, this woman represents Israel. We can put that together. Remember when Joseph had a dream? He saw the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowing down to him. And as we go on, we'll see why we can also confirm this as Israel. It says that another sign appeared in heaven. Behold, a great red dragon. A great red dragon. Now, of course, it's almost easy as ABC to recognize who this dragon really represents, the devil. And with 7 heads and 10 horns, which we'll talk about down into, I think it's Revelation 17. 7 heads and 10 horns. And on his heads, 7 diadems, 7 crowns. His tail swept down a third of the stars of heaven and cast them to the earth. And so that when she bore her child, he might devour it. So the devil, the dragon, he took down a third of the stars. He's probably speaking about when he rebelled and took a third of the angels. This may be what it means. I cannot say 100%, but that seems to be the best explanation here. But he's trying now to devour this child. The dragon stood before the woman, was about to give birth, and so when she bore the child, he's going to devour. Remember when Herod planned to kill Jesus, and he sent message with the wise men saying, when you find him, bring him to, let me know where he is. I can go and worship him. When they didn't return, he went to Bethlehem, and he had all those children killed there. And we read about the words of the prophet, Rachel weeping for her children. They were not, because they were slaughtered by Herod. So he was trying to kill this child, and we see that here too. She gave birth to a male child, one who is to rule all the nations. One who is to rule all the nations with a rod of iron. Jesus will eventually rule all the nations of the world. He's King of kings and Lord of lords. But her child was caught up to God and to his throne. And this speaks about the resurrection and the ascension of Jesus into heaven. So we can just wrap this up here today. We see this woman with the sun and the moon and 12 stars, pregnant to give birth to a child. And then we see the dragon with it taking out a third of the stars with his rebellion and seeking to devour the child that comes. This child who is to rule and reign the entire, all the nations of the world. He's going to rule and reign. He's seeking to devour, but the child was safely was saved. The child is taken up to heaven. And as we go on, we'll see more and more what this chapter has to say about the future. God bless.